Hi, this is Sun Mushy, and this is going to be a general reading for Libra. And I'll decide if it's going to become a love reading as well in a second. I'm hearing time to do something different, and I'm going to have to think about it and rely on something else. I think it's still going to be a love reading, but the way I do this reading will be different than the last few videos. Start with these back. So these all fell out. This is a very specific type of reading. Oof. Okay. This is a reading for a new beginning. So it seems like Libra, you guys are out on a new journey. There is some sort of message being delivered to you throughout August, is what I'm hearing. Maybe in the first 2 weeks, just because it's the number 2. But, you know, it doesn't have to be. It could be like on the 2nd or the 12th, or anywhere from the 20th to the 29th, like if 2 comes up, or at 2 p.m., whatever 2 might mean, and 3, because we also get 3. Maybe it's the 23rd, who knows, I'm getting a weird premonition, the 23rd, something. Well, this is kind of weird. I got 8 and I got cut in half into 4. Something is being brought up. Not necessarily, it doesn't have to be on the 23rd. 3 and 9. These are just numbers that resonate with me. 3 and 9, that's my birthday. So yeah, I'm pretty excited for where this reading goes. We'll see. Pretty interesting. Oh, with the Ace of Wands, it creates a 21. So yeah, I think these are just like numbers for me. I don't know if I am at that point on my journey for like premonitions, or if that'll be, no, not that. I guess that's on my journey because I've had them before. Okay, so August, we are going to do weeks 1 through 5. Oh, okay, we're doing the same layout, but it's going to be a different deck. Let's see. Week 1. Oh, it's going to be a different layout. So, the journey, the Fool. So, something, you're on a new journey this first week. I feel like maybe the first week of August, which we're halfway through now, might have felt like quite an adventure for you, Libra. And for anyone watching, you don't have to be a Libra for these messages to resonate. You're leaving a past behind. I would say, well, just like with the new journey, that makes sense. But what is this thought about? What is it you're leaving behind? What are you going off on your journey about? These, wow, a 2 of Wands, a 2 of Swords, Knight of Wands, and 7 of Pentacles. So, I'm hearing in the material world, things have been stagnant, but this first week, things are moving forward. With the 7 of Pentacles energy, it's usually stagnant in the material world, is how I see it, like a frozen paradise, like you're stuck in paradise, like, not in paradise, but like something that's like technically, like, secure, like, an example would be like, you're not on the verge of losing your home or anything like that. It's like you have food every day, you have like basically the necessities. That's how I see 7 of Pentacles a lot. So the way I see this is that you're moving forward from that, so you're starting to grow with your finances and put in that work. With the 2 of Swords, it was like you knew maybe you had to eventually put in this work, make a decision on working on your like material world, and so I I think it's like you're ready to really embark on that, is what I'm hearing. With the Two of Wands, I am hearing, I don't even remember what it looks like in this deck. Same with the Knight of Wands. But I am hearing you are charging forward towards what you want to do because you are the one who wants to do it. But by doing that, I think you are going to intersect with somebody. I don't know who this somebody is. I'm gonna see how I feel about this turning into a love reading. We'll see. So, another part on your journey for week 1, letting go. So this is also all about letting go. There's something you let go of, and you are perhaps deeply meditating with this. I like this. This 2, 5 right here. When you add the 2 and the 5 together, you get 7, which is the 7 of Pentacles. You also get these 2 twos, which I feel like represent these 2 twos. So I'm putting the connection that you really rested and meditated, and that helped with your 2 of Wands energy of what you want. And with the letting go, I think this was the decision you made with the 2 of Swords, that you decided to really let go. And I feel like that also has a lot to do with this card, leaving the past behind, or leaving a previous thought or environment or situation behind. You may have spoken about this, you may have verbalized that you were letting go of something. So, let's clarify on this meditation and letting go. Where does this, well, let's see. 5 of Cups. Letting go of loss, letting go of regret, letting go of the pain. 5 of Cups is like, this is, I'm feeling about love, about a relationship, about somebody, in that you are really letting go of that. And it seems to be doing really well for you with this Fool energy, this new journey. Success and growth. This is allowing you to really grow, succeed, and chase exactly what it is that you want. And you are finding balance through this. Ultimately, this is giving you, this is allowing you to be yourself and have protection at the same time. You are protected by embracing who you are and by growing and chasing what you want. It seems you are really stepping into your own power as the armadillo. We're getting a lot of like 2 area stuff, like 2s are like coming up everywhere. So there's something about that that I feel is significant. And yeah, with this, it's like you are really becoming a master of boundaries. I feel this is something I struggle with, boundaries. Maybe by pursuing honesty all the time, you have really learned a lot about boundaries, and you've really learned a lot about trust. That's what I would say. With the success and growth and balance, and then boundaries coming right after, since I really resonate with Armadillo, because Armadillo, they're the kind of person, they like do things, and then like they have a shield, you know, and like, but if you hit them on their belly, like that's really soft. So it's like they're a little tough because they like stick with what they want to do, but then they can get hurt. And so that's a really beautiful energy to have. Armadillo on its own can be quite a challenge because you will pursue and pursue and pursue, and then you get hurt. But I'm hearing with balancing that out, it's like mastering the armadillo's energy. Let's see what else comes from this snake. Yep, it's like now when situations happen to you, you can transmute all of the energy into something positive, into a manifestation. So let's say someone like just absolutely like trash talks you for some reason, you'd be able to take that in and then be like, okay, well, they're just hurting, and you would like be like, well, I wish you luck, and then you like turn all of that energy they just gave you into something creative, and you like, I don't know, go home and build a kayak. You know what I mean? It's like you can take any energy now and create something good from it, basically. And so that's week 1. That's really cool. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out if I want to make this into a love reading. I think This is going to be very more focused on the self for Libra. I don't know why I'm feeling that vibe. If you guys, Seven of Wands. If you guys know anything about the horoscopes, and if there's like something about Libra that's like more standalone-ish or whatever, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm starting to pick up more on the energies of the 12 horoscopes. That's what I was kind of theorizing would come up for me, that I would start really getting into the energies of each of the horoscopes as I do these readings. So I'm really excited to see if that's the case for Libra. And if it is, you guys should let me know in the comments, like, yeah, Libras are all about that, or something. Anything that will teach me stuff, I appreciate. But, of course, you guys are not obligated to do any of that. So, week 2. I feel about starting with this one for the center. Attitude, what's the ship in my crew? Woo! Week 2. Like, something is being grown. All these memories of the past are ultimately building up to your growth of success in the material world. Something is becoming quite manageable is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing something you're able to put work into at the comfort of your own home, so to speak. It's like this person's like working hard, but they're totally just chilling in their backyard, you know? If you like really look and look how like poofy their dress is, and like the leaves around them, it's like the leaves make way for their sitting space. It's like they've sat there a lot of times. Rigid. There's a tower moment in week 2. Something is being broken down and built up. Rigid, I see it both ways. This has to do for me something regarding spirit, something that spirit is trying to tell you. This is about what you are pursuing. You are determined. I think you are determined to get somewhere, so your walls are coming down and being rebuilt into something even stronger for that outcome you are looking for. So if you're trying to manifest like leaving a home situation, leaving where you're living at right now, or if you're trying to manifest a job, this is like Spirit's way of saying like things might come tumbling down a bit in week 2, but in the most positive way. They'll come tumbling down in a way that does not disrupt your memories or disrupt your peace. It doesn't do that. They come down in a way that like they needed to. Like for an example, let's say there's this person who shows up at a store you shop at and they always give you a hard time. It's like suddenly they go on a business trip. So like that came tumbling down. Like they're gone all of a sudden. And then you're like, oh, cool. You know, like good for them, good for you. That kind of tumbling down. It's like something that ultimately when it happens, this coming down moment, basically it's like a positive tower moment is what I'm picking up on. Something that will happen, that will ultimately lead towards 8 of Pentacles, your success. And I saw 4 of Pentacles earlier. I don't remember when, but I'm pretty sure you had 4 of Pentacles. It may have been when when all these were out on the floor, but I'm really hearing you are bringing something forth towards a situation or towards a person is what I'm hearing. Let's see. What is this 8 of Pentacles energy about, Spirit? It's 2 cards. Earth and vision. This is about where you see yourself. This is about where you dream and vision yourself being and feeling. Earth in this card is very much a healing energy. This is very much about taking care of yourself. So whatever is coming down, it is ultimately benefiting your physical health. It is literally healing you in a way you've imagined. 3 plus 8 is 11. That's a pretty magical number. We also get 7 here. 7 times 3 is 21. We also get 3 from this 30 right here. So there's a lot of that going on. 8. It's like determination goes from a 7 to an 8. So it's like really overall success with health is what I'm hearing. Success in the material world. So if your health is fine, though I think in my opinion, I feel like we always can always grow with our health. Let's see, balance again. Wow, this is balancing energy. This is very positive. There is a 2 of Swords energy coming up with it. Some sort of decision has to be made. What is that decision? Release and feeling alone. So the decision is regarding, so in the second week, there is basically, it's like you're finding a pattern, or maybe not recognizing it at first. Maybe you're always trying to find how to get out of something, but to get to, so it's like there's something you are quote unquote refusing to see. The way I would describe this card is like you are trying to see. So let's say it's in the dark, it's pitch black, you cannot see, but your eyes are wide open. Basically, think about that. If it's pitch black and you cannot see, what's the point in having your eyes open or closed? Chances are you're going to have your eyes open. This is like Spirit saying just close your eyes in the dark and then guide yourself through your third eye. So it's like the darkness of what you're feeling, there's two things. There's that sensation of feeling separate, and then there's the separation, or the feeling of releasing old skin, releasing that you are apart from something, apart from, it's like you're looking for, perhaps you're looking for a new version of yourself, and it's like it's been there the whole time. You just have to release the old skin. You just have to release it somehow. There's going to be a fork in the road. There's a two of swords, not a fork in the road this time. It's there's going to be a feeling of being stuck, where you feel like there's something that can help you bring this release, but in order to do it, you have to rely on your instincts. You have to rely on your third eye, basically. You have to rely on your heart. You have to rely on trusting that whatever your emotions bring out will ultimately lead to, yeah, success. Healing begins, will ultimately lead to Six of Cups, balance. We get another balance energy. So it's like you have to trust that whatever you do, whatever you say, whatever you think, feel, whatever, it's going to ultimately lead to a release. And yeah, that's all I can really get from that aspect. This is all week 2. Pretty exciting. Let's see where this goes. Wow. Don't know what that's about. I think it's not these. Is it these? Frog. Purification. Yeah. So this is about purification, and this is about following off of intuition and wisdom, knowing you will guide yourself back home, preparing for and I am here to take this 5. Bear, and introspection, and snake comes out again. This is all the cards I'm taking. Okay, so we get frog. You are purifying overall in the second week. You are relying on your instinct. You are, with this energy, basically there will be decisions where you're like, what do I do? And you will just like make a decision, and it will be the right one, basically. Yeah, whatever that means to you. You're going off your own moral compass, your own wisdom, inner wisdom. You are preparing and gathering things. You are looking within. And ultimately, this is all, again, like with the snake, turning. So like with the snake, you can take in poison and bring out like healing energy. And same with the snake. You can bring in healing energy and just double it up. You'll like produce even more. It's like all a win-win with the snake. So all this good stuff going on, this purification, yep, you're gonna really put it to good use, basically. One like you. And I feel like I gotta tell you, like, there is no one like you out there, whoever may be hearing this message. And there's someone important that you're not forgetting. But there's someone important behind all of this that you are not seeing with this feeling alone and this refusing to see energy. But they are there, and they are rooting you on. Yes, the lovers. Holy crap. Did you see that? There is love in the air. Love is in the air, and you're not going to see it in the second week. Wow. Final card. Page of Pentacles. Yep. You're going to be too busy balancing things and working on yourself. That's good. Not thinking about this person, not that you're not thinking about them, but even if you think about them, it's fine, but like, not focusing on them, really focusing on yourself and working on yourself because you've got so much to do, that is ultimately benefiting. I like how that flew over to the beginning of you. Still benefiting this Lover's card. So that's really amazing. That's week 2, guys. Wow. I really liked that. Week 2 looks really good for you. Okay. And I am hearing, yeah, love is really in the air, especially with this song. Fun times for weeks 2 and 3. That's good. So week 3 especially is going to be a bit of a fiesta. Okay. Here comes week 3. What is the central theme of week 3? Movement. Movement away from deceit is what I hear. That's what I hear. I can clarify it too. What is this movement about regarding deceit? Is this away from deceit or towards deceit? I feel like it's pretty clear. As a central theme, what the heck? These cards came out. Yep, away from. Because we get pretty much all of these cards. I'm putting these down. Ah, but this is beautiful. 3 of Pentacles. Holy, yep, 3 of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. But I'm putting those back because I wanted to take only 5 cards. So, yeah, I hear you are moving towards a big change. You are releasing deceptive energies from your life. You've learned a lot. You have a lot to teach, a lot to give, and a lot to receive. And of course, you've got a long ways to go. You know this as the Hermit. And a Hermit, you're going to really go within yourself, go on your own journey, and really learn a lot. This is, again, balancing out more energies, ultimately leading to the Empress, where you are very comfortable in your own skin. So that is really cool. So let's see. So the central theme is change. The central theme is being surrounded by honesty, moving away from dishonesty, stuff like that. And yeah, with learning, I know this is learning a lot about that, but what else is this learning about? Learning, really learning how to thrive wherever you are. Really learning how to thrive even during stagnant time, during the Hanged Man's energy, which is observed. Yep, and once again, moving on. So, it's like there's nothing that can be done, so you're just walking away. You're like, yep, I'm gonna just go this way and really, I see a seashell over there, I think that's good for me, I'm gonna do that. Like, everything works in seasons. Like, it's basically this moving on energy. You know, whatever or whoever this is about, that basically they'll be back at a time that's better for both of you. Yep, daydreams and decisions. You will still have them in your heart, perhaps, or your heart knows what it wants, and so your heart, because it knows what it wants to heal, it wants to learn, it wants to do what's best for itself. And so what's best for itself at this time may be moving on, which is beautiful because love is still in the air. Introspection. This is like the Hermit card to me in the medicine deck. So you are really going within on the 3rd week. So that's pretty interesting. King of Swords. Intuition. You are relying on your thoughts. Your thoughts are like really aware. So like whatever you're thinking about, it's helping you reach balance. Your thoughts are balancing out. I'm hearing your emotions for some reason. They're balancing out your emotions. They're balancing out the halves within you, as the king and as the empress, like emperor and empress. You're balancing both those energies out. 7 of Pentacles. This is a striking, knowing how to intuitively push through the stagnant energy in the material world. And final message. This one. The Hermit again. Yes. Very much focused on the self. And then, wow. With the Empress, I like this. 3 doubles up to 6. The 6 of Cups. And guess what is behind the 6 of Cups? It is the 10 of Cups. That is absolutely beautiful. So like the way I'm seeing the bottom part of each week is kind of like that area of like stuff that is overall happening, but is a little behind the scenes, a little more on the, this is like the spiritual realm. This over here is like the material realm. This is like within you. And then this is like what you are aware of is happening. This is what you're unaware of is happening. So I'll recap everything. The center is the central theme of the week. The right side is what you are seeing in the material world, what you are literally seeing in the material world about how you feel. Like, yep, you can tell people this is how you feel. And then above is like what you are thinking inside, that may be like the stuff you're learning that you're keeping to yourself. Not keeping to yourself, but like, you get what I mean. This over here is like stuff that you are aware that you've been growing on. And then this is stuff that like you just may be unaware is happening. So you're really stepping into your own power. You're balancing out, which of course you're aware of, but this is about love. This is about happy endings. This is about an ultimate like dream come true. So it's like, again, you're not like, perhaps you won't be aware that this is ultimately like really bringing something quite amazing. It's just a matter of when. Who knows when? You do know it comes at the future. Like you're aware everything has its own season. But it's like, wow, I'm very curious as to when that, when this is all going to like strike, when love strikes, basically. So week 4. All right, here we go. Week 4, yep, the central theme of week 4 is that Two of Swords energy. I had a feeling it was going to come back from 2 to 4. There is this energy you're not understanding, because you're trying to, perhaps. This is Spirit saying the central theme will be really just letting that go and really confronting it. Finding the source of this refusing to see energy. There's something in your past. Week 4 is really going to be focusing in on that. Take a deep breath. What is this? Yep, self-reflection. This is going towards Spirit. You are just... What you will be seeing is Spirit. You will be seeing Spirit everywhere. Like, you will be relying on instinct. You will be relying on your intuition, your Spirit. So I like how I clarified what this meant just earlier. So yeah, with this energy, if you're worried, oh no, like is a central theme like just like not making the right choice or always being stuck as Two of Swords energy? No, I'm hearing with this Two of Swords energy, you will literally be seeing yourself finding the answers. So that is really something. Something is really being brought to light with Spirit. This and this. With challenging times, you are taking action. You are taking action to push through. You are breaking through a wall of some sort by confronting your past overall. Wow, these ones, no, I don't want these ones. Well, they wanted to come out again, but up here. Now within, suddenly you're thinking, I think what you were seeing in week 3, you were seeing how to move through the stagnant energy. But then with week 4, you realized you were still there and you thought you had a way out. So maybe something backfired by week 4 in terms of the material world with getting out of a living situation, with getting out of the stagnant material world energy. But that's in your head now, and it didn't dissuade you. It just made you think, okay, it set me back. It's just going to take a bit more time. That's what I'm hearing. Ace of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, a bit more time for this new beginning that is going to, like, once that, like, you are on a new beginning, a fresh start, but it's still the same thing you had in mind with that 8 of Pentacles energy. So that is really cool. So your thoughts, basically there's a setback, but your thoughts did not get pushed away from it. In fact, it just got you even more excited or thinking even more. You're relying more on your intuition, thinking really clearly about this. You're just not backing down. And then what do you see? What can you be, how do you feel about this? 6 of Swords, you do feel you are, yep, you're like, this is a good sign, yep, you're moving on. That's what you are seeing from this. You see yourself moving on throughout week 4, possibly over to week 5. What else do you see? What are you aware of? You're aware of moving on. You are aware of good things happening, karma, good judgment. You are aware of your judgment. and that it's bringing you towards, yep, your judgment and using your inner strength to the best of your abilities. And Princess of Swords, you have the inner strength to not hurt anyone with your thoughts and your words, and you know this, and you know this strength within you is bringing you great rewards, is how I feel about that. Yeah, Two of Wands, this came back. This is, now I think you are becoming aware of this bringing you towards a union of some sort. That is something. So what might you be unaware of? Wow. Invisible. You are unaware. Maybe someone is paying more attention to you than you think. Maybe you've been paying attention to them behind the scenes, and they are vice versa. Ha ha ha. There is something. There is something you are thinking or wishing about that you don't want to admit, that you don't want to go there. It's like, it's the forbidden door within you. The forbidden door to dream, the forbidden door to think, to fantasize, to wish, to assume perhaps something good is happening behind all this. That is what is the unaware, is that you are actually looking into your forbidden door. You're unaware that you are getting closer to accepting things that were once forbidden. Let me clarify that. Yeah, Two of Cups. This is the union. That is really something. There is something about this that you are bringing yourself closer to it, and even though you're becoming aware of it, there are some forbidden doors that you're unaware that you're starting to open. And by the way, they're only forbidden to you, like within you. They are not actually forbidden by spirit. This is a door that you yourself closed off, and I'm hearing you're opening it by accident. That's funny. Or maybe not by accident, you know? But I feel like, just like, if it's by accident, it's like you're getting there through intuition, is basically what I meant. Okay, week 5. Here we go. I don't know if I have enough time for week 5. I will try. We'll see where this goes. If it cuts off, I'll continue with the final video. Week 5 central themes: raccoon and spider. This is creating a reality and a family with the raccoon. You are manifesting reality. You are bringing family close into your web. That's what I hear with that. These are going to be short messages for me to get through it. This is week 5. Week 5 is fully healed from this 5 of Cups. Something new must have come in. This is what you are seeing in the material world. I'm here to stop with these cards. 2 of Cups. Wow. And then 3 of Cups. And I'm putting the rest away. And I'm going to take 2 more. Queen of Swords, 3 of Swords. Yeah. And I like how this landed below the 5 of Cups. This is like you are healing from heartache and bringing in 2 of Cups energy. That is a union. You are bringing in 3 of Cups energy. That is a celebration. Queen of Swords is charging for it, towards it, because it is what your mind wants. You're like, yeah, I want that. I'm going towards it right now. Yes. And so, what's going on within? 6 of Swords. And this wants to clarify with it. You are moving on from that blinded energy. Yep. You successfully broke through that energy in your mind. Bringing upon, moving on fully, putting your heart towards where you want to put it. 10 of Wands. It is something you've been fighting for, is how I would put that real quick. You are on your way on week 5. Wow. What are you aware of? You are aware of love. This reminder, you are now reminded, it is brought to light what matters to you. This is something you know about in your mind, your third eye. It's clear, you have thought about it, and you are being reminded that it is there. Cycles, yep, just as you felt with the Cycles card. This person that perhaps was gone for part of August, as a cycle, they are back. And there is much to still be learned. Now, what might be unaware with this energy? A well-deserved reward. You might be surprised that, there's a lot to learn. What you may be surprised by is how much they have grown and rebuilt themselves. And Yep, they have rebuilt and blossomed. They have gone through some sort of awakening in week 5, this other person. And that is amazing. And you are literally seeing the union. You are literally seeing getting to like have a celebration with them and like have that 2 of Cups energy. So yeah, that's August. Pretty cool reading for Libra and for anyone this may resonate with. Sending love and light. Peace out.